If you know exactly what you're trying to deliver to the world, one of the tools we can use to help make sure we capture all of the scope is called the work breakdown structure. And WBS is a tool that we can use to really get a hierarchical picture of all of the things that need to be in existence by the time we're done doing the work. A lot of times when I'm teaching, I like using the example of doing a run to the grocery store. You have your list, the things that you want to have in your possession by the time you are done at the grocery store and you go home. We do want to be careful when we're creating a WBS because it's natural human instinct to think all the way from, I want to create this thing. What is it going to take to create it? And start thinking about the work itself. We stop before we get to the actual work, the activities, when we create a WBS. We only want to capture the things that need to exist at the end. If we've based a timeline or a budget off of the things we're supposed to build, anything else that they ask for is going to add extra time, add extra money, and we're no longer going to be able to live up to those expectations that we set based off of that original scope. So we can see when there's going to be those ads, when there's going to be those extra things coming in, and allows us to say, okay, well, I'm doing my grocery store run. I'm supposed to get the produce. For the produce, I want some lettuce, some carrots, some cucumbers. Those are all going to go into my salad. I also might grab some fruit. Then, in a separate category, that next planning package over, we can have the meat. And I know I want some beef and I want some chicken. And I continue on with my shopping list. If I get to the store and realize that they have the specialty item, there's some yak available, that's not on my list. If I decide to get that yak and I have to get everything else, it's going to cost me more money to finish this grocery store run. WBS is a tool they oftentimes use in the predictive world so that they can really start to capture the idea of what needs to exist by the end and then create everything else off of that. And then if anything else comes in, they can have the conversation with the decision makers, go through change control and decide, is this something we want to add? And if so, what's it going to take to make sure this is also part of the list?